11:23 on the clock. Scorpio, I popped in to do your full moon in Cancer reading. That 11:23 feels really good to me. Progression, forward movement, Scorpio. I got a few things to say. So, first of all, I feel you being very protective, very defensive. This is a Leo card. This could be feeling defensive towards a Leo, but I feel like this is something that you learned from a Leo. Someone really learned. It's crazy. Either you have Leo in your chart or you learned this from a Leo. How to defend yourself, how to stand up for yourself, speak up for yourself a little more. I guess in a way that people will actually hear you, not full-blown crash out, but in a way where motherfuckers can't argue with you, can't deny you, can't call you crazy or, switch things around, make things your fault. Being very defensive and very protective. That's the word that I want. I feel like over your family, but also your personables, your valuables. For some of you, somebody's in your fucking environment with sticky fingers. You're gonna have to watch somebody, Scorpio. Someone's been stealing from you. Not only, and the crazy part is like, it's something about forgiving someone over and over again from taking from you the way that they've taken from you. And you can recognize it because you once upon a time had sticky fingers, or you once upon a time was taking in this way, or shit, you sneaky. The fuck? You Scorpio. Who could be more sneakier than Scorpio? And someone trying to out-sneak you in some way? An Aries could be restless, an Aries could be relevant. But I feel a lot of being very protective. 3 of Cups, okay? Over the women, the feminine energy for some of you. Learning how to protect yourself, or how to learn to love yourself, or how to learn to love women, respect women, protect women, learn to tame your aggression towards women, especially if you're a masculine out here, but even a divine feminine, trying to access this energy within. For my feminines out here, like a lot of internalized misogyny that was passed on. Like a lot of being way rougher on the daughters than one was on their son, or one only has a son and they're really soft with their son. And I don't mean that in a toxic way. Be soft. Teach him to be soft, but also teach him that he is not a woman. The world won't see him that way. He can't respond to women that way. He has to know how to respond as divine masculine, so that divine feminine can feel safe with him. There's absolutely, I don't know, Scorpio, something about, there's a man out here who has way too much estrogen in his body, not enough testosterone, and he does not make his woman feel safe enough to be a woman. So she's very much the fucking woman king, but also there's a lot of energy of being finally standing up or trying to have a backbone, being protective of the family, being respectful of the women. But that shit is hit or miss because it's sideways. Whether or not we can all get along, be hunky-dory, be friends, okay, play a fucking family game, have a family game night, come together, full moon may have you wanting to have a family game night, or come together and do a family task, get creative together, do a family art project of some sort. But that shit is hit or miss, so you can only do that for so long, or it happens, but there's mad drama in the midst of it, mad meltdowns, mad fights break out, or mad breaks are needed, then the Hierophant is out here sideways, because it just depends on, it's hit or miss on whether or not everybody's going to play by the rules, who's going to challenge, who really wants to learn, who wants to ascend, who wants to assume responsibility, who wants to be seen as mature and ready to learn and expand and grow and be the next up to care about the traditions, take on the traditions, accept their roles in the family traditions. It's hit or miss. Some days you do, some days you don't. But also what's out here for me is the world card out here and the way she's sitting up on top of it, and it just being like, I always hear, some people think that I am not the same girl. Some people think that I am my own world. Brandy, sitting on top of the world, top of the world, top of the world, top of the world. But no, I always hear, for some of you, you're hearing music and you're hearing certain people, or you hear specific things and you think specific songs because of certain people or because of one person in particular. But I just feel like seeing the world from a different perspective, from a higher perspective, bird's eye view. Okay, but not ready to tell anybody just yet, not ready to admit that just yet. Absolutely, what someone has been saying to you has been shifting your perspective of the world. You learn how to defend yourself more, stand up for what's right, or advocate for yourself, speak up without losing your cool, regulate yourself, but also like respect yourself and respect others and see things as more than just your own personal experience. Perception versus perspective. Right, with Page of Pentacles out here in reverse, but I ain't ready to tell you that though. I ain't ready to tell you all that I'm acquiring out here, King of Swords. Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Wands. Still showing up really, really goofy. Still showing up really, playing too much, but also like giving some pushback, giving a hard time. Not always being fucking cooperative, but you're retaining a lot of fucking information and learning quickly, moving on quickly, evolving quickly, using it. I also feel like your creativity is through the roof right now. You keep saying you're not creative, but when you get in your flow, you start killing it. So more of that. I love you. Ask a question. Ask a question. Angel Answers deck. Let's see what we get. Take a deep breath, Scorpio. Work on your deep breathing. Ask a question. Don't stop is in reverse and look for a sign in reverse. I really just feel like with all this forward movement or rapid movement, like, yeah, you're right, I can apply this, I can take this, I can apply this. I just feel like slow down, you're missing certain things. Slow down, you're missing certain things. Listen, I know you're really eager to move forward, but listen, pay attention. Make sure you're getting every step. This don't stop for me doesn't feel right. Like trust in reverse. This don't stop doesn't feel right because it just feels like if someone was to start right now, and then a year from now out here in reverse, it feels like someone doesn't trust the process. You start right now. You're looking for a sign. Stop looking for a sign and lead with fucking action. But trust the process, or trust that you may not see the progress every day, but there will be results. In an extended period of time from now, or a year from now, you'll be somebody totally different. I love you. Communicate clearly is still out in reverse, so please continue to work on that. Processing your emotions before you speak. I love you. The voice is much needed for comfort. You are so welcome. I love you. I'm going to leave it there. This replay is going to be available over on Patreon. You know the vibes. Come book your personal readings. My half an hour readings are 20% off when you use promo code BIGMOTHER2025 over on my site. Offer expires tomorrow at midnight. Happy full moon.